It's me. You know how like somebody you angry at a kid? I'm a fighter. If I touch you in any kind of way, like far as I'm gonna hurt you. So it wasn't that. It was just me removing her from that situation that she didn't.
Gervonta Tank Davis has finally spoken out after massive headlines erupted over a shocking new lawsuit, and fans are stunned by what he revealed. Tank says it's all lies, calling the accusations another desperate attempt from one of his exes to ruin his career, just days before his billion-view fight with Jake Paul.
Is there any like positive reassuring things that maybe you can, in a situation of a fighter who's, the whole world's against them at the moment, and kind of
Just stay prayed up, talk to God, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And keep the faith. That's all that count. And God will see you through.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Yep.
His official statement, Tank didn't hold back. He said his exes have developed a pattern of using fake stories to grab money whenever he's about to fight. It's all false, he said. It always happens right before my biggest moments. Davis promised he's working with his team to clear everything up before fight night and asked the world to respect his privacy while he locks in on victory.
Mad, and once I seen her, it's not I grabbed her by her neck. I just told her, like, I grabbed her like I should, like you gotta get out of here type thing. Like, and I probably was wrong for doing that. I was wrong for doing that, but it was so much of it, not me trying to hit her or.
Coach Calvin Ford told USA Today that Tank's mindset is strong and the team is confused by the timing of the lawsuit. He's focused. He's fine, Ford said. Meanwhile, Jake Paul's camp released a short response saying they're reviewing the case for clarity before deciding what comes next. For Jake Paul's promotion company, Most Valuable Promotions MVP, confirmed they've launched an internal investigation. In a statement to the media, MVP said they condemn all forms of violence and are reviewing every detail before making any decisions. Fans immediately flooded social media, wondering if the mega fight is now in danger.
Gervonta Tank Davis did something awful again, and no, it wasn't scheduling another fight with Jake Paul. He beat a woman. Again. And once again, I'm not talking about Jake Paul. If you know Tank Davis, you know he has a lot of run-ins with the law. But this is actually a civil suit over a certain criminal case that was dropped earlier.
According to court documents, the lawsuit was filed on October 30th, 2025, by Davis's ex-girlfriend Courtney Roselle, who accused him of multiple violent crimes, including battery, kidnapping, and emotional abuse. Roselle, a Miami club waitress, claims Tank attacked her at 4:15 a.m. on October 27th inside the nightclub Tootsie's, dragging her through the kitchen and beating her in the parking garage.
Movies and dressing up while watching scary movies. And lo and behold, breaking news. I just saw this here thanks to my agent Neville, who sent me this. Chris Mannix, love you, boy. That was my brother. He posted that Jake Paul is looking.
She alleges it wasn't the first time, saying Davis assaulted and threatened to kill her multiple times during their 5-month relationship. Screenshots of texts reportedly show him writing, "I'll kill you," and later saying, "I'm on my way to your house." Roselle says she now suffers from PTSD, is receiving therapy, and lives in fear for her life.
Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. This looks really bad for him. While all the details aren't out, we know for the details from the original case, which was basically a shut case with a lot of evidence that he did it. That, along with his prior incidents, innocent until proven guilty, but yeah. If you do...
Esper reports that both Davis's team and MVP have gone completely silent. No updates, no press comments. For fans, it's déjà vu, another legal storm just weeks before fight night.
But from my understanding, it's a civil suit. It probably could turn into worse. A woman who is a waitress at a club. So I don't know all the details. You guys can check the details, but
Sports reporter Chris Mannix from Sports Illustrated dropped a bombshell. Jake Paul's camp has already started hunting for a replacement opponent. Mannix said the legal chaos could seriously jeopardize the event and Davis's future both in and out of the ring.
People are going to believe you did it to 7. So why is this coming up again? Well, now we talk about Jake Paul. There were a lot of theories that the reason the original charges got dropped, despite it being pretty clear that he was going to get convicted, was he convinced her to stop pressing charges so that he can actually schedule this Jake Paul fight. Because it was announced the day after the
And guess whose name shot to the top of the replacement list? Ryan Garcia. The internet exploded after Garcia's name surfaced, but his promoter Oscar de la Hoya quickly shut down the idea. Same business contracts make the matchup nearly impossible.
What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. So I wake up to calls from reporters asking me about Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia. Let me just tell you why this fight is not going to happen. Ryan Garcia fights for DAZN, and Jake Paul fights on Netflix. I mean, that's pretty much the bottom line. Golden Boy has a contract with DAZN. Ryan Garcia has a contract with Golden Boy. And that's just the way it is. I mean, this is business. You know,
La Hoya went public on Fight TV, saying Jake fights on Netflix and Ryan fights on DAZN, and those two worlds don't mix. That's just business, he said, ending the rumors instantly.
Probably going to rant saying, oh, you're keeping me from making money and this and that and fighting. No, you have to go by the law, by the rules. You have a contract with DAZN. You have a contract with Golden Boy. It just doesn't happen that way. So anyway, until next time, we'll see you Saturday for Virgil Ortiz. But again, Ryan Garcia's next fight will be announced by me, who he's fighting, and when he's fighting next.
Still, Oscar hinted that Garcia's next fight announcement is coming soon, teasing fans not to lose hope. But even with the denial, the hype around a potential Paul versus Garcia matchup continues to grow.
What was your take on the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight? What was your opinion on that?
It was all right, you know. It's kind of like what it was.
Mr. Fake.
You know.
If Jake Paul calls you for early next year, is that what you want to do?
Yeah, let's run that.
Meanwhile, sources told Ring Magazine that Ryan Garcia is actually closing in on a deal to fight Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title early next year. As all this unfolds, MVP confirmed they're still investigating Tank's case, promising a careful and responsible dation.
You have a contract with Golden Boy. It just doesn't happen that way. So anyway, until next time, we'll see you Saturday for Virgil Ortiz. But again, Ryan Garcia's next fight will be announced by me, who he's fighting, and when he's fighting next. See you guys.
If the Garcia plan falls apart, Jake Paul's camp might turn to another big name, Anthony Joshua. But with Joshua rumored to be finalizing a fight against Uriel Miller in Ghana, that may not happen either. As for Davis, this isn't his first run-in with the law. He's faced similar domestic violence accusations in 2020 and 2022. Fans are calling this Tank's toughest round yet, and it's happening outside the ring.
Man,
Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know.
you don't like.
What that mean?
Love limit. I don't like flaws, motherfucker.
No, you don't.
DJ do the trash talk, man.
Floyd, I was doing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like, what he did in the court, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
Gervonta Davis, jump into it. Kind of, I wouldn't say it's a big shock to a lot of us, but there's this mindset. The fight with Lamont's not signed yet. Apparently, he's gonna fight Jake Paul. Like, what? Bernard, a lot to talk about. Let's jump into it real quick. Look, I'm sure you saw the news about Gervonta Davis being arrested once again. Just give me your thoughts.
Unfortunately, man, I hope he come out. You know what I mean? Everybody else come out. I'm not with the domestic violence thing, man, but I hope that he get that straightened out and